What's goody, y'all? What's goody? I got a surprise for y'all. Y'all kept saying, how you get in touch with her? What's her number? Where she be at? And guess what, y'all? She bees with me. We bees in the trap.
Say I'm grateful for not anything but everything. Every loss I had to take, I took it on the chin.
What's goody, y'all? What's goody? I got a surprise for y'all. Y'all kept saying, how you get in touch with her? What's her number? Where she be at? And guess what, y'all? She bees with me. We bees in the trap. Here she go, y'all.
Hey, how you guys doing?
Y'all, it's La. Scoot over a little bit, because it ain't going
Okay,
like
we got it?
Yeah,
Okay.
You see you?
Yes.
Yeah, y'all, me and Lala sitting here, and we just about to talk about a lot of things, y'all.
Yes.
So we gonna start by talking about like how we was raised. And was you raised in Chicago, Lala?
I was raised in Chicago, in Inglewood.
Okay, I was raised on the low end of Chicago, and I was raised by a mother that was on crack, and them was some difficult times, but not so extremely difficult compared to how kids probably living today.
Yeah.
How were you raised?
I was raised the same type of way. My father in jail.
My dad was in jail as well.
Raised by your great grandma and your grandmas. That's when we had big mamas, y'all. In Inglewood, it was a little tough seeing your peers die at an early age, things like that.
Oh yes. But when I was coming up, like my peers wasn't dying. You know what I'm saying? Like
They was getting money when you was growing
yeah,
up.
they was getting money. So I started selling. I was selling. After my mama did drugs for so long, me and my brother started selling it. You get what I'm saying? We adapted to our environment. Is that
your environment?
Yeah. Okay. Is that a good thing? Not at all. But we got tired of going to the refrigerator and wasn't nothing in there, and the only thing was in the freezers was roaches on top of the ice trays. We got tired of that lifestyle. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yes.
nah, I was over it. So, and I was too young to get a job, or I just ain't never even applied myself to get a job. You get what I'm
Okay.
saying? So I just went for the easy thing that I seen. I just adjusted to what the fuck I was around. So that's exactly how I was raised. And what did you start doing to make ends meet? Your big mama help?
It's crazy that I was raised by my great grandmother and my grandmother, and my mom still stayed there because we own a family building, but we kind of was the wealthy family on the block, but we still had issues, dysfunctional household, I'll say that. I didn't start doing my own thing until I got a little older, when I realized no one cared about me going to college. I told my mom that I came from school, like, yeah, I'm going to the cab with all my friends. They was like, Delilah, that's my first name, we not sending you to college. So I got discouraged. They say, you ain't for the waste all damn money. Okay. So I started doing my own thing at an early age, like you say, selling drugs, doing what you gotta do, dancing. I did a lot of things out of town, back and forth, just trying to find my way. And I just want to say, I'm glad we touched on that, because the way you was raised, you don't have to start off the same way. You don't have to be a hoe first. You ain't got to sell drugs first. You ain't got to run the streets first, use niggas first. You can be a boss first. You can open up your own business first, do hair, a candy store, the little clean houses, anything. You don't have to come in ass backwards. You ain't got to start.
You ain't got to do the easy route like I did.
No.
You get what I'm saying? Because that cost people their life. Like you were saying, like peers, your peers died. But you know what? Speaking of peers, my brother was killed by us selling drugs at a young age. My brother was murdered. I was only 18, and he was murdered at the age of. He was murdered at 21.
Sorry
when
to
people
hear
weren't even getting murdered then. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, you're right. You know them? Oh, okay. So, okay, moving right along, let's talk about, want to talk about what? Like you said, we don't have to be that, like right now today, I am in my boss era. But let's go back to dating. Like, far as the drugs, let me get back, excuse me, let me rewind back. My mother never sold none of our furniture. She never sold her body. She used to owe our money to the loan shark, but other than that, my mama was a stand-up type of woman, never ran the streets, was at home with us every night. DCFS never could have ever heard of us if we ain't get a whooping with a stitching cord or something.
Right.
But as far as just being the how you be seeing the worst of the worst, ladies on drugs, like selling their body, kids getting taken away.
Functioning drug user. We don't want to say crackhead, so a functional drug user.
Yeah, that's exactly what she was. You wouldn't even knew it. So our house was the house everybody got high in. So
exactly
that she didn't have to go run nowhere. She didn't have to.
And our house was the party house too. So that's all my friends, everybody. We was all at my house. Everything happened at the house. So when you gotta watch what you do around your kids. We be thinking kids is naive. Kids is not naive. If you dance, your daughter want to be a dancer. If you sell drugs, your daughter want to sell drugs. So everything I seen, I definitely did once I got older.
Thanks.
And let's stick on childhood. You know, you got to watch who you bring around your kids, take around your kids. Just like men, how they look good and be flashy, it's a disguise behind a lot of people. So you got to be careful where your kids go, who got your kids, whether they at their daddy house, grandma house. A lot of us deal with childhood trauma, being molested, being abused, mental abuse, verbal abuse. I used to go to a neighbor's house all the time. It's a tough subject, but I think somebody need to hear it because we be trusting people too much, women and all. Just because we women don't mean other women can watch our daughters or our sons. Men get molested by babysitters too. I used to go to my neighbor's house, and I used to love going to her house because she had snacks. Maybe because she was big, a bigger woman, but she knew how to wheel me in at a young age. I used to always go to my neighbor Pam's house. I don't know if it's because she wheeled me in with snacks or whatever, but I used to always say, I'm going to Pam's house, I'm going to Pam's house. Once I get to Pam's house, I got snacks, but I also was being molested, and I didn't know it. Until I got about 5 or 6, I realized I don't have no business sucking on her. I don't have no business doing these things. So I stopped wanting to go to Pam's house. And when Pam realized that Delilah was no longer coming to her house, she moved. And it took me years to talk about that. It took me to go to the psych ward to tell my family about that. So trauma lasts a long time. There's no outdate on trauma. There's no deadline on trauma. So be careful what you do to your kids, what you say to your kids, and who your kids around. Facts. Trauma lasts a lifetime sometimes.
Oh, it lasts a lifetime.
It lasts a lifetime. Ain't no outdate on trauma.
Yeah, that's why I was on my show crying about my mama did drugs, and I'm 50. And it lasts forever. But let me talk about touch bases on what you're saying about being touched by a woman. So when I was coming up, my mama allowed me to spend the night upstairs at the neighbor house. I'm gonna get her name. Her name is Selena. So my mom used to let me go spend the night up Selena's house. And Selena was about 6 years older than me. She was the neighborhood girl that everybody wanted to be like. You know what I'm saying? So
by the way, Pam was my mama's them age.
Okay, so then Selena, my mama let me spend the night up Selena's house. Like that was like the only person house I think I ever spent the night at. I can't really remember spending the night at too many people's house because my mama, before she got on drugs, was one of the baddest, coldest ladies that you will ever meet. So she very overprotective of her kids. You know what I'm saying? So I'm spending the night at Selena's house. Selena, you must go. Thanks. Selena like 5 years older than me. 5 years older than me.
So enough to know better.
Yeah, so if I'm spending out Selena's house, in the middle of the night, I just feel her hunching all on me, touching all on me. Now she got stuff in my body that's, you got my hormones that don't even supposed to be flaring up at this age, flaring up. And then you doing stuff down there on me that you ain't got no business doing that to me. You know what I'm saying? Not no little 8-10-year-old little girl. You ain't got no business doing that to me. Let me tell you how trauma sticks with you the rest of your life. Me and Tyke was just talking about how it messed with you sexually. Ever since she used to do that to me, I don't know what it was. I used to always want to go spend the night with her because nobody else was doing the hunchy hunch on me. So now I found myself wanting to go there all the time to get hunched on. She ain't had no snacks or nothing like that. She was the number one huncher. She wasn't
Lil Debbie.
No, she wasn't giving that on. She wasn't Lil Debbie.
It ain't funny, y'all, but man,
it's our truth.
It's the truth.
So I always used to want to go up there, and come to find out she was doing it to everybody in the neighborhood. So everybody used to be spending out there. So I guess everybody wanted to be hunched on. boys, girls, any and everybody, you know. But let me tell you how Speed Up today had messed you up. Right now today, I want to say I'm attracted to women. I done dated women, but I don't like women.
Yeah.
Right now today, I think women down there got older. And I'm not saying the women I've been with had no infections, no diseases, none of that. We're women. We know if somebody got an infection or if we carry an infection, we're grown. You feel me? It's just an odor that's probably meant for men, not for women.
Yeah,
so,
I agree.
You agree?
Yeah.
So it's not meant for me to play in nobody's playground, and I'll never play in that playground again. But
it confuses you though. You grow to like women when you put in, like men. A lot of men that's coming out gay, we like, how he gay? How they was molested, and that's why
me and my girl
they be so
just
angry.
Talked about this.
That's why men be so
yesterday.
angry. We can cuss, right?
Uh-huh.
You can fuck them, suck them, love them, feed them, everything, and he still wake up angry. It ain't you. Stop thinking it's you. We be thinking it's us. We looking in the mirror. It gotta be me. It ain't us.
And sometimes they probably ain't getting no pleasure up out of you.
Okay.
Like you said, they being angry. It doesn't matter what we get them. We could give them the moon and the stars. You get what I'm saying? But they still not happy with you. They can't even get their sexual peak out, afraid of being judged, because they really down low brothers. They really homosexuals now. And it some of this stuff is people. Every homosexual or gay lesbian is not that way by choice. They was forced, like me and Lala went through as a child. It take a lot for us to get on this platform and tell our story. So try not to be so judgmental in the comments. Just be careful where you let your kids go, because she's very popular in Chicago, and so am I. And now that I've been making YouTube, I guess I'm popular around the world. So we ain't getting on here for popularity. We getting over here to each one, teach one, reach one. Like, be careful where you let your kids go. Grandkids, you know, I'm at the age of grandkids. So if we're not able to teach each other nothing, I don't think that's pleasing to God. Don't keep letting generational curses happen. No. Matter of fact, just be careful where you letting your kids stay.
And one more thing to touch on that, even in our own households, when our kids have company, I don't know about you guys, you know, a lot of people don't want to talk to their kids about sex. 5 years old, 6 years, kids smart as hell, they know about sex. And you think they don't, but when kids come to my household, I tell them, and I do it, my daughter 9 years old, I tell them no sneaky, freaky stuff. I was young and freaky and sneaky, so I don't want a predator being raised in my house, and I don't want her to go anywhere and be preyed on either. So when anyone come to my house, I don't want them to have to be traumatized for the rest of their life. Start addressing these kids and talking to these kids when they spend the night at your house and all at your house every weekend and every week. Don't be scared to tell these kids not to be doing no freaky, sneaky shit. Because it happens under your household. But my daughter won't do that. My son, people grow to be predators. Young people be predators and they grow up to be older predators. Start talking to y'all kids and cousins and nieces and nephews, because it's happening bad, big time. For real, for real. And start talking to your kids about this gun stuff that's happening out here. Oof. Start talking to your kids. Figure out what they bringing in your house. Some of our kids are bringing guns in our homes, taking them to school and everything.
Some of our kids is the ones out here committing the crimes. Yeah. Be careful how you sit around your kids and tell, oh, Billy Bob get paid tomorrow, and then you hear about Billy Bob getting robbed all the time. It could be your child that did it. So be careful about your neighborhood. Don't think that your neighbor's son won't rob you. You don't even know how you got robbed or things of this nature. Like, people out here are evil. Yes. There's a lot of evil people out here. And they would take your life behind them blue faces. It ain't even worth it. Life is too precious. God gave us life. Don't let one of these man-made people out here, devil worshipers, in your career. Don't let nobody rock you to sleep. So be careful about everything. Watch your back. Go a different route home sometimes. Stop telling people where you at. Drop that location when you gone. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody not good people, you know. Even women, y'all got to stop acting like men. You see they killing us left and right. Stop acting like men. Even if you got, we all should be carry, licensed to carry, do it the right way. But everybody don't need to know you ain't always got to pull out. Just be careful and stop acting like men. Because you can get strong by a man and he can take yours and use it on you. It's scary. We living in some scary times, but I believe if we stick together, God, this God's world. This ain't the devil world. And I ain't finna keep putting that stuff in the air. I'm a very God-fearing woman. I love the Lord.
Very spiritual.
Very. So I already know what God capable of. He'll protect you. He'll send his angels above, around to protect you and your family, your friends and stuff. So pray for your friends. Sometimes you don't understand your friends. Like, I ain't talking to that B. You know what I'm saying? You know why? Because they keep bringing all this bad energy. But at the end of the day, friends go through stuff. They probably been molested. They probably been in the house. All you see is that pretty picture when they outside with their man, things going good all the time. She can't even please him sexually because she been molested. He can't please her sexually because he been molested.
Trauma.
They been beat. You know what I'm saying? People been left home alone. They don't even know how to nurture you back to your good health. All they know how to do is leave. It's some reckless niggas out here. I dated one guy. I call him dangerous. If you looked at some of my videos back in the then, he's a narcissist. Ooh. But not only is he a narcissist, I think he's schizophrenic. His mom is in the old folks home, and she's in the mental ward old folks home. You know, we always just hear about people in an old folks home or the nursing home or they in one of them nursing facilities where people misusing them and changing them. It's a crazy one too. And mental health is real. People is not out here helping people mentally. You know anything about narcissists mentally?
Abuse, I can barely say abuse, but abuse come in so many different ways and forms and shapes. It's not always physical. People can mentally abuse you. What is it? Not gaslight you. Make you promises just so you can stick around and see if they gonna make in on their promises. It be so many red flags. We gotta pay attention to red flags.
Oh my God. Speaking of red flags, I'm telling y'all about dangerous. Okay, I had just met the guy. I'm talking about he brought so much drama to him. I dated him over a year because I had been addicted to how he used to be around me every day.
Oh,
you know,
muscles?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, downstairs.
Come on.
So I was addicted to him downstairs. You get what I'm saying? I was addicted to him being with me every day. You don't know that addiction is real. By my mama being addicted to drugs, addiction fell on me. I get addicted to things very fast. I get addicted to partying too fast. I get addicted to men. I get addicted to sex. I get addicted to opening up businesses. I get addicted to conversations. I get brain, you know what, easily. So I'm dating dangerous. I met him. I'm talking about, like, I was addicted to the man in 2 weeks. You would have thought I knew him a lifetime. Like, in the 2 weeks he was around me, it was drama the entire 2 weeks. He was younger than me, and I was very addicted to him being around every day, all day. Like, he would literally be with me all day, every day. And he was giving me a lot of money, but he was mentally messed up. Like, he used to be pulling out me people. It was the worst year of my entire life. So I'm gonna tell y'all about a situation.
Smoking weed be having me dating the wrong people. I ain't gonna lie. That be damn near the only thing we got in common. High and not even knowing it.
That was it too. We used to drink together. We used to be drinking fifths, Remy. Then we used to go around a bunch of toxic relationships. We'll go over couples' houses where they playing cards and drinking, and everybody in there is under the influence. We don't have nothing in common but drinking and drugging. You get what I'm saying? We really don't have nothing in common, and sex. But I was overlooking all these red flags just because coming in with fibs, like, oh, he ain't about to go out here with that. You know what I'm saying? Coming in with fibs. It was just like I was intoxicated. I was dopamining my pain away. Yeah. Like, he brought so much drama to my life, y'all. He used to literally lay in the bed with me, be in Facebook people messenger while we in the same bed.
They do that so much.
Together, messaging other females.
They do that so much.
After a while, he stopped giving me all the good money. He was giving it to other people.
It was another Tasha.
It was another Tasha that was younger than me, looked better than me, had probably more to offer me, probably charged him more than me. And then he got to the point where he was just downplaying me. Like, you ain't helping me on the bills. You talking to me any kind of way. You putting scars on my neck, looking like I was darn near deaf. One time he choked so bad, y'all, I fell out. When I woke up, my front door was wide open. He was gone. He probably thought he had off me.
Yeah.
He probably thought he off me.
It's so unfortunate. So unfortunate. You gotta pay attention. Even like a lot, I ain't gonna lie, I like being choked a little bit. It be cute a little bit sometimes in a certain type of way, but honestly, you create something that is not good. So it might be cute, the little played out. You gotta nip it in the bud as soon as it start. Because it's gonna get worse. I done had my ass beat too. And even though you fight back, it ain't about fighting back. Abuse is abuse.
Like, you don't got no business hitting no woman, first of all.
Yeah, so whether you fight back, that don't mean, well, I beat him up too. That's not good. You should not be around.
Yeah, then you get addicted to that too. If he not arguing with me, cussing me out, I feel like he don't love me. You get what I'm saying? Like, who is she? You must be in love with somebody else or something.
Yeah.
Like, I done got addicted to this man toxicness. Like, it started making me be toxic. Yeah. Like, you gotta be careful of who you have around. This man literally could have took my life. You get what I'm saying? He could have took my life.
Shit, me and my baby daddy went to our daughter ultrasound. We both had black eyes.
For real.
On the bus too. Both had black eyes. It ain't fun. Yeah. Just because you fight back, you still getting abused. You gotta nip that in the bud, cut them off.
Cut them off. I was gonna say, you said nip it in the bud. The nip in the bud is cut them completely off, because after you get in love with them, and once they start doing it, you be denying it. You putting on makeup. You telling friends this ain't that. You lying over here. You putting on a facade. You coming outside with makeup on, looking all good in the club, sitting there the baddest. Sitting there, got the baddest purse, the baddest outfit on, sitting there. But all the time you go home, you are miserable. You got your friends thinking everything a good life, because y'all going to the famous restaurant all the time. It's coming out your pocket.
Yeah.
Coming out your pocket. You hate to go home at night. And you be so addicted to him, you hate for him to spend a night out. Like, what type of life is this?
But like you said, you got the purse. So after you get your ass beat, you get rewarded. It might be with sex, it might be with a purse, some more weed, some money, a bill paid, anything, shit that you was asking for before you even whooped your ass. You finally getting it. So just don't get blinded by bad stuff, things like that. After abuse, now he coming home at a certain time. After you been asking him to been come home at a certain time. So just be careful, be mindful.
Don't be La La Tasha.
Don't be.
So,
it get better. Get better.
You could be the new La La Tasha. Because it's a new us. God made us over. He making us over right now as we speak.
Yeah.
We might get something wrong tomorrow, but believe me, the next day we're gonna keep on trying to get it right. So we have to go right now. We're leaving you with some tips, some news you can use in my Kaylani voice. Some news you can use.
Okay.
And we'll pick it up next week. We're gonna try to do this every week. Have a sit down chat with you guys about life. You wanna say anything, Billy?
I want to say something. When we younger, it sounded, for me, when I was younger, it sounded so corny. Life is what you make it, but it's the truth. If you wake up every day and you ain't got no money, it's your fault. If you wake up every day and your world is upside down, it's your fault. You can't blame your man. You can't blame the kids. Life is what you make it. It sounds corny, but when you look at it and everything is messed up, you got to take accountability. When you get older, accountability is a big word, but it's a useful word. You got to know that word. It's very important, because you start addressing your own shit. You get to address yourself, check yourself, and redirect yourself. So life is what you make it. That's what I'm gonna end with today.
And I like how you end it.
Thank you.
Life is what you make it.
Yeah.
Because if you lay your tail in that bed every goddamn day, you don't want shit. You don't want no money. If you getting overweight and you ain't even getting up trying to even just start by just sitting up every day. I'm gonna just sit up. I ain't gonna lay in the bed all day. Try to, when you go grocery shopping, try to eliminate certain snacks. It gonna get greater later. If not, whatever we do and we constantly do it, it's gonna hurt us. It's gonna fucking hurt us. If you wanna try to get a house like I'm trying to do, you can start with saving $10. I don't care how long it is. And reach out to resources.
And manifest. Ask for what you want. Matter of fact, claim it. Say, I already got a house. My house coming. It's getting ready for me. It's getting prepared.
God is real, y'all.
Yeah.
Manifestation is real. I'm finna manifest me a great husband. Every man I ever had cheated on me. Sometimes I cheated on them. When I had a good man, I cheated on him. Because I ain't know no fucking better. Or I felt like he was a lame. Like, you better get your lame ass on. And I cheated on him. Like, God sent you that man that you prayed for. He sent you a lame, somebody who would come in every day, somebody who would pay the bills, somebody who would take out the trash, somebody who won't cheat on you. And what do? I go cheat on him.
Cause we be scared of people that like us. That shit weird as hell. The men that like us, we be scared of them. Like, damn, what he trying to do? Why me?
Why he like me
but
so much?
But the people that we be liking, we gotta overcall, over check in, force shit on them, all that bag.
Deal
all
with
that.
other women. Deal with their baby mamas that you know that they still messing with. You know what I'm saying? So I always heard fall in love with who love you and not who you love, cause that ain't gonna work out. It's meant for the man to love you more than you love him. So on that note, we out.
Deuces.
What's up? Been a minute since we kicked.
Hi, my name's Avery. I'm here at May's Sandwich Shop. Come see us. We have delicious, fresh sandwiches, family owned. 312 East 75th Street, right across the street from Lamb's Barbecue. Come see me.
With the bitches, I don't get it. You're a star.
Hey guys, I just met a couple in Pete's. They was my subscribers. They love me, a wife and her husband. And now I just met Odette, right?
Odette?
Odette! Hey, Odette! I love you, Odette. Say hi to your family.
Hey, family. Hey, Bruce. That's my husband.
Hey, husband Bruce. I love your wife. Odette, so how long have you been in Chicago?
I've been in Chicago since November. Just November. I got married.
Are you happily married?
I am so happily married.
See, love still it's a chance to still fall in love. So how long have you been dating before you got married?
Oh Lord, girl. We dated and were married within 9 months.
See,
9 months.
I keep telling y'all, my husband out there, if my girl Odette could do it, wish me one.
And
Odette.
I met him on Facebook. So
Oh, God
they're
is
out
good.
There.
God
They're
is
out
out
there. Yours is out there too.
Man's out there. See, y'all heard her speaking into existence for me. You know what? I'm so happy for you. Congratulations on your new wedding and your new life. And I hope it's a happy, prosperous one. I'm thanking God on your behalf.
He is the best.
He the best. God is good
for me.
He the best for you. God had him waiting on you.
That's right.
I love you,
He's
Odette.
one for me. Love you too.
Well, congratulations, husband. Okay, guys, I'm gonna sit this time right now to set aside to send out a few shout outs. My first shout out goes to Dion Wiggins. I hope I'm pronouncing your name right. I hope it looked like it's like Dionne Warwick. Dion Wiggins. She says she is a new subscriber to me and she is fighting cancer, guys. Put some hearts in the comments if you got love for Dion. Let her know she can beat cancer. We know so many people that beat cancer. I know a natural healer that helped. I can't say that she actually healed these people because that would be like a disclaimer. But I know a couple of people went to this natural healer and maybe they did exactly what their doctor told them to do. But I know that the herbs she gave them helped cure their cancer. And if any kind of way I can help you, Dion, I will buy them for you. So guys, if you have a love in your heart for Dion, please, if you don't even have to say anything, but if you want to, I'm not really asking you to. She never asked for this shout out. She told me she's fighting cancer, and I know that can be pretty scary for her. I'm just sending out a special prayer to you, Dion. We're thanking God in advance for your healing. Thank you, God, in advance for healing Dion Wiggins. Guys, if you're not too busy, throw some hearts in the comments to let Dion know she got this. She not fighting alone. She got 13,000 of us behind her. Then I want to send a special shout out to the couple that I met when I was just with my best friend Janine. We was up in Pete's. I want to send a special shout out to the couple I just met. They said they've been together 28 years. They look 28. They look 28. That is what I'm looking for in life. And I just met, her name is hard for me to pronounce. I just met her, y'all. She just was on here. I don't even want to scar her name. But y'all just seen her 5 seconds ago. Me and her were so happy. So I don't have to be a hopeless in love. She letting us know that love is still out there. She said she found the love of her life and they got married in 9 months on Facebook. I'm not giving up. I'm not giving up. I'm not sleeping in my grave. And that means it's still someone out here for me. It's been a saying for years. It's someone for everyone. So to Dion Wiggins, I don't know who's fighting with you, But you got a strong team over here. Bossy Tasha Simon, everybody that is a subscriber and everyone that's not a subscriber, everyone that's a viewer. Love you, babe. We love you, babe. We sending them hearts up for you, baby. I love you, baby. You got this. And for the couple, like I said, just got married, congratulations. I hope you're happy. And for the couple that I met up in Peach, y'all know who y'all is. Y'all know who y'all is. I took a picture with her husband, his wife, so shy. But congratulations for 28 years while y'all look at 28. I know God got 100 more years for y'all. I love each and every one of y'all that I shouted out. For the people, it was somebody else told me to shout them out. They didn't say give them a shout out. They said they're fighting depression. Sweetheart, 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 you're not alone. 13,000 of us fighting it every day. And I just want you to know, you're gonna be just fine. The minute we stop giving our problems to our friends because we all dump it on them and give it to God, let's leave it there and we'll be just fine. I love you guys. God bless you guys. And let's go! Go!
You shouldn't have to deal with that. I'd never make you